all of this information. We even threw a KO knife at the beginning of the A site. And here's the first point of contact. And first blood is going to be G2. And they take the advantage into this round with 2 more only remaining now for C9 White. It's up to Mel and Bob, who start things off to turn it around for C9. 1 player disadvantage as Mel is looking for at least an entry somewhere inside this B site, but it's not going to be there. It's going to be Petra welcoming her into G2's home, and that is a second kill with G2.
Not a lot of util here left. Bomb is ticking away, and Mimi, she's got 1 flash left. She's gonna let both of her players take over that stairs position and probably pop a flash, but her teammate goes down early. No trade in sight.
Well, at least the trades are there for C9. Only 1 to go, and that's Mimi that you talked about before. But that's Alexis waiting. That's a
Cloud9 White, they're just cutting noise, but look at this reaggress.
Still glance for the first, but Katsumi answers back with 2. That opens up the A site. The smoke comes in towards the door, and there's that lurk from Mel. The battle ensues soon towards that B site, but the plant will come in towards A, and there you go. Mel does win that fight on that lurk, but Mary wants to fight back. It's back to a 2v2 situation, but the health advantage does come in for G2. Already inside the site, Mary gets the 3rd into the round, and it's up to Mel on the lurk to look for the clutch. Wall and the door has to be broken. Looking for the pick, we'll get it, and on to the fuse, we're sticking it, but Mel gets the clutch. The Red Bull clutch.
Cloud9 White, they've got a lot of map control. That's beautiful.
Didn't think that was going to happen, and that beautiful ult that comes out from the KO will nullify as well. Prevent the orbital strike from coming down, but Mimi still wants to stand her ground, wants to play around the dices. As a KO spawning as a camera, Mary does go for the support. Katsumi will now have to try to clutch a 2 versus 1. Spike is down, out in the open by the door. Recon dart then comes out for the defense. Knife also spots her, but she still has a lot of time to work with.
And you can see Mimi's playing this very disciplined. Doesn't want to give away a freebie. Understands that they have all the advantages. And Petra's just waiting, biding her time to react off of this contact. This smoke is huge. Katsumi misses the shot. So blind.
Mid-side, and we also have control of the door, which is now being closed. It was slipped through.
Beautiful.
Katsumi with a nice headshot and is looking to answer back. The owl drone comes out, so we know that Petra is there spamming.
My God.
After she gets the tag, but a counter tag comes out. Bob answers back. It's a 2v2 once again.
The spike is going to go down 2v2 as you say, but Glance, she's going to pull out the Brimstone ult a little late to the trigger, so she decides to hold on to it once more. A lot of utility coming out here for Cloud9 to hold them at bay.
Flash also available here for Alexis. Orbital strike forcing. Now Bob out of her position at dice. One more trade, but it's Mary that runs down the stairs and wins that duel.
Should be going down here within 10 seconds.
But for the rest, this probably is going to be a position for Bob to not become a lurk, so that the other 2 working towards that catwalk, trying to see if they could answer back into something. Holding the grounds, but it's still Mary. Headshot onto Alexis, spike down once again, the res comes up, and that lurk is just not going to work at all anymore. 35 seconds left on the clock. I feel it's going to be one of those.
No kills, but a lot of damage coming through here for G2.
C9 has to play inside the site because it's not really planned for them towards the A main, and Alexis loves to play the headshot angle, and so does Juliano with another headshot onto Mel. 1 more to go here. It is going to be Juliano herself looking for the double swing. A great
Fully
job.
Expecting G2 to be stacked again once more. A quick wall up.
And it's going to see if it's going to cap on somebody, and it's unfortunately C9 that gets caught on it. So 2 to fall, Hunter's Fury to come out, and that was a round where C9 had a lot of ultimates to work with, and now they're all getting denied. What a push!
I mean, G2, they've got so much to do here.
Yeah, and not much utility to work with. This flash could be huge right now, as Katsumi just got spotted on the top of the wall. Mary now trying to inch in. All she has is that headhunter, but she makes it work. It's a 2v2. Now in the back of the site, only up to 1. Alexis!
Sage on the one side, Cypher on the other, and the Sage wall coming through, really putting a span in the works here for G2.
South boost, and then also a counter boost, but that's only 1 player making through, so that's 2 left behind for G2, so that's less numbers to run into the site, and that is going to be the advantage still for G2 somehow, and finally, there you go. There was that slight mishap that leaves the last 2 players of G2 at the entrance of A main with the spike out in the open. Mary now contacted the right click then from Jazikin. Self-heal as Juliano is looking for that clutch. Now Dink and Spotted making it a very, very advantageous bonus round for C9.
Yeah, but G2, they're going to be able to get the spike down. They've got market cut off, and they've got the weaponry. This is exactly where you want to see those fundamentals coming through for G2. Sure, you're a man down, but You've got the spike down. You've got all the advantages, but not like that. Glance gets taken out. Petra's line of sight cut off with that smoke. It's all on Juliano here.
Important utility that was left by Petra. The recon dart first. She still has the owl drone. Or the recon dart is ready now, excuse me. As they're setting up for this crossfire on the sidewalk, trying to isolate, just smell around the corner, but it's going to be a bait and switch.
Wow.
Beautiful trades comes out, and that's a bonus round for C9 White.
And the site area. And the retake, Katsumi still has a paranoia. We've got 2 flashes on the back of Alexis as well.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's about to be blind.
This is going to be a big battle on tree, but we have a perfect crossfire, and it works out for 1-for-1, and it's a 1 for Juliano to capitalize on a second, and a res available. Only 1 left on the defense. Bob knows exactly where the last 2 players are at.
I needed to make sure that G2 don't start this sort of comeback. Wall goes down. And another opening. Jazzy's not missing.
And a leg shot onto Juliano. Now the trap comes in, and that's Mel. Catches him, and that's the hat coming out from the Cypher. The detective spots the last player, and that's going to be Juliano. Slow orb, killed by Alexis.
At bay at Cat as well.
I think Petra just got legged. Actually, Jazzikins pushed out, saw her, legged
Wait,
her, and now they're falling back towards the A side, and Katsumi gets the pick onto Juliano. Then Knife comes out for information on more. Paranoia to answer back, and this is not looking good for G2 to turn it back around here on Ascent. 4 players left alive, and this round, important. But it's not going to work out. It's clean so far for C9. A 3 versus 1. Glance has to pop off, but it's